I'm here at TCEA conference in Austin, Texas. I'm with Mark with Wyebot, one of our vendors we work with a lot. Have a lot of really good products. And Mark, tell us a little bit about Wyebot, kind of what it is. I'm pretty excited because I'm a network engineer. Tell a little bit about that.
Yeah, thanks, James. So what we find is you have these schools, and they have all these connected devices, and then they might have a network issue. They go to their access point, they go to the controller, and it says things are running smoothly. You're operating, you're working fine. So where's that disconnect from what that end user is experiencing and what's actually happening? So we have a sensor. It's a physical device. It plugs into PoE. It's going to listen to the airwaves, tell you any issues, and exactly how to fix it. So we have our dashboard behind us. And effectively, you set out Wyebots throughout the district, throughout mission critical areas strategically, and we help with that. And you really have kind of this full 360-degree view coverage and view of the network that you don't get from just your AP and controller.
Yes, it's like a client device, a really smart client device that hooks up to your network and listens to all the Wi-Fi signals. It can run tests against the Wi-Fi and really it acts like a user to give experience to that user and what the user experience is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So the first pillar of the solution is going to be issue detail. And what that means is we'll tell you of any network issues and how to fix it. Whether that's interoperability, latency, wrong password, non-Wi-Fi interference, really anything impacting the end users that the AP and controller isn't going to pick up. We also have synthetic end user network testing. That's important because we're proactively testing the network. All throughout the day, 24/7. If there's any issues, we'll proactively alert the IT team, tell them exactly where it is and what they need to fix, and then they can use the historical data to see, is there a trend line? Is this something that's happening daily, weekly? A great use case would be statewide testing in schools. Really stressful time for teachers, parents, students, tech teams. So go ahead and plug Wyebot in, have it running in all the areas. We'll let you know if the server's down or if there's issues so you can remediate and get ahead of it. Or if it's a device issue and not the Wi-Fi, everyone's going to blame the Wi-Fi, but you can say, hey, whoa, this was not the Wi-Fi, this was a device.
Yeah, so that's really, really good for our schools. It gives you some insight into what the network is doing. So can you show us a little bit kind of what it looks like here?
Definitely. So I'm going to move over a little bit here.
I'll zoom in just a little bit. That's right.
Yeah. So what you're looking at right now is that issue detail piece.
Sorry.
So what we're looking at now is that issue detail piece. So anything impacting those end users are going to be loaded into this table. We're going to tell you the issue and how to fix it. So for example, we see that legacy data rates are negatively affecting the network. So the problem statement is going to be right up top. And then in the middle is going to be a scope of what's impacted. So in this instance, we have 11 APs that are using legacy data rates. Well, you're busy and you might not be a network expert, or you might. So in the bottom, there's going to be a solution. Very straightforward. Okay, so what do I do to fix it? We're going to tell you in this instance to lower data rates, take more airtime to transmit. So we're going to have you remove channels 1, 2, 5.5, and kind of leave 11 there to make it so the environment has more usable kind of RF.
So it's really actionable items. That's very easy for most people to understand.
Yeah, and that's the whole point of it. The UI is very friendly, and again, whether you're a network engineer with your CWNP and you have all these accolades, or you're kind of, a master of not all of that networking piece, you're still going to know exactly what to do. If you aren't sure of what something's telling you, we have documentation that can help you. So specific to which vendor you're using, because we're vendor agnostic, we work with all the AP vendors. So let's say we tell you to make an actionable item and we go to vendor specific. Let's say it's with Cisco here. We can go to adjusting channel width, and not only do we show you what exactly we told you, we'll give you screenshots of the controller of how you make that actionable change in insight.
Oh, that's great. That's excellent. Now, I think one of the really good things, and this is all really cool, one of the best things, this is all E-rate eligible, correct?
Yeah, so it's 100% E-rate eligible, category 2, managed internal broadband services. You're leasing the hardware, and so we're able to make it so all of it's E-rate eligible. Also, probably the most important for my bang for buck is support from our team of Wi-Fi engineers. So you have an issue, you're not sure what it is, you can reach out to our team. They'll go ahead, they'll look into things, and they'll make sure that you understand what we're telling you and exactly how to fix it.
And Two Trees, we put a lot of these out at our customers so that we can have some insight into their network so we can manage it, make sure we understand what's going on. It's a really great product. And again, it's E-rate eligible. And if you want, you guys provide them a demo if they'd like to try it out?
Yeah, so we offer a free trial, no obligation. We pay for postage both ways. We ship out a unit, only takes about 60 seconds to plug in. We let it gather data for a couple days, then we hop on a call with one of our network engineers. They'll go over the data that we pull specific to your environment and let you know of any issues that we see and how to fix it.
Right, well, thanks. So if you wanted more information about this, be sure and contact any of your 2 Trees reps, and we can help you out and get you hooked up.
Awesome. Thanks, James. Bye, all.
All right.